So you want to guess first? It's pretty easy.
I feel like it's definitely bubbly from Bunty or Bubbly.
First of all, I'm dressed as Abhishek Bachchan, so thanks.
Oh, shit.
Thank you
Really?
very
Actually,
much.
oh, you're dressed as Abhishek Bachchan.
Why will I dress as Rani Mukherjee? Isn't today's thing Abhishek Bachchan, or am I wrong?
No, I thought like you dressed up as Aishwarya Rai from Josh last time, right?
No, I dressed up as Shah Rukh. Come on, this is like easy.
This is like Bull Bachchan.
No.
No.
But
hold
you're
on,
close.
I'm close, I think. Bluffmaster. No.
Come on, I thought this was so easy for me to come dressed up like this, like
Oh,
a dumb
this one.
idiot.
From Kabhi Alvida Na Kehna.
Okay, Aishan, I think you can leave the premises now. Are you passing or should I give you a hint?
No, I'm not passing. He didn't wear this in Yuva.
No?
Thus, I don't know.
Dostana, bro.
Oh!
Tell me this is not Dostana.
Yes, that is Dostana.
It's
That is
so Dostana.
That is okay. Mine.
You're dressed very much like Das.
No.
Doom.
No.
Wait, let me think.
One of his more famous movies. All black.
Bluffmaster.
No.
Give me a hint. I gave you like 7-8 hints.
It's actually from Bunty or Bubbly. But what specific? There's a song that he wears.
Kajrare.
Yeah, he wears this exact outfit.
But yeah, I'm looking like an idiot. But tell me this is not Dostana.
Yeah, that's Dostana. It's more Dostana than.
This is Bunty or
Yeah,
Bubbly.
definitely.
And welcome back to another episode of... Did you? You just lip synced me.
No, I didn't.
Hi guys and welcome back to another episode of
Hi guys and welcome back to another episode of Bollywood Cookbook. Today's actor, as you must have guessed by now, is Abhishek Bachchan. And today we are cooking
Aaloo Tiki with mint chutney. So everything is going to be made from scratch. So I've made it before. I actually wanted to give it a try myself and get familiar with like the process. So it's somewhat pretty easy to make, not too hard. I made it with sweet potatoes, but today we're going to be making it with regular potatoes and sweet potatoes. So we're going to have two different types of potato cutlet. I'm handling the potato part.
and I'm making the amazing chutney. I think, Aishan, it's gonna be the best chutney you've ever had.
The chutney I made when I was trying the recipe out didn't come out that good.
It was a little watery, but it was tasty though. But he
Yeah.
put a lot of mint.
Yeah. Let's go over what exactly the ingredients are. So it's pretty simple, not too many ingredients like the last one. So for the mint chutney, just to go over the ingredients, you need 9 ounces of mint leaves, 1 large onion, finely chopped, 2 large whole green chilies, juice of 3 lemons, but we're gonna use lime juice because I don't have lemons, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper. That's all for the chutney. Now for the cutlets, you need 3.5 pounds of potatoes, boiled, peeled, cooked, and mashed. So right now we have, I want to say like take 3.5 divided by 2. Anyways, we have half.
You tried.
Half of the group of potatoes are sweet potato. The other group is
the
regular
normal
potato. So it's already peeled right now. So all we're gonna do is boil it and then mash it later. 2 tablespoons of cumin seeds. So I'm actually going to use ground cumin. So 1 tablespoon of ground black pepper and 6 teaspoons of vegetable oil, which we're gonna use to fry the cutlet. But yeah, let's get started. So first, we're gonna fill this pot like halfway with water and sprinkle salt all over.
The 2 teams are ready. Actually, they're in a competition. Competition is who's gonna taste better with this recipe. As Aishan rightfully said, that's the normal potato group and this is the sweet potato group.
We're gonna put a good amount of salt in here. Cool. Then one by one, we're gonna put the potatoes in.
Meanwhile, we're gonna make the chutney. Okay, also, if you're wondering why I look like I cried for 7 hours straight,
That's a reason.
so they said to use 1 onion, but I feel like onions add the flavor in everything. So I'm using 2 full onions. So once that's done, then I'm gonna pick up all these losers and put them back. Then they said to use 2 large whole green chilies, but these are small.
Yeah.
Because smaller ones are spicier, and as you've said multiple times on this channel, we like spicy. Instead of 2 large, I'm putting 5 small. They didn't say to add cilantro, so I'm adding cilantro because I feel like chutney without cilantro is.
Chop off the head and the tail so it looks like there's a tail on that.
First, I'm gonna blend this, get it nice and pasty.
So you're blending the onions and chilies first.
1 tablespoon is...
They say it on here. Hold on.
3 tablespoons is equal to 1. So I have to put 9.
9, yeah.
I'm putting 9 of these.
9 tablespoons.
Yep. Now I'm gonna add the cilantro and mint leaves. So I chopped the tail off for this as well. And I'm gonna put this cilantro in.
So cilantro is the extra ingredient that we're adding. It's not in the actual recipe.
Our pink chutney is gonna turn green.
So how to know whether or not these potatoes are ready? When you touch them, they have to break apart. So a good way of really making sure your potatoes boil correctly is by poking the potatoes with a fork.
I'm just adding the mint leaves. I'm just putting how much I feel I should
You mean
put.
9 ounces?
How much do you think I should put?
Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. So basically just add
Yeah.
as much as you think you need to add.
Yeah. Then they said 1 teaspoon of rock salt and black pepper. Here, I'm just gonna add a little bit of...
Cayenne pepper, okay.
This is 1/4 tablespoon, but okay, I'm gonna put 2 of these. 1, 2.
Half a teaspoon of each.
Yep. Okay, that should be good. Okay, done.
The potatoes have been cooking for about like 30 minutes now, but the sweet potatoes ended up cooking a little bit faster. So I'm gonna just transfer it on to the strainer right here. After it's done straining, you can transfer it into a bowl. First thing we're gonna do is mash it with the potato masher. Next, we're gonna add the ingredients. So first things first, the recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of cumin powder. I'm gonna use 1 since half of the dish is here. 1, and then we're gonna use half a tablespoon of black pepper, like that. I'm gonna just sprinkle a little bit of cayenne pepper as well, just to give it a little bit more flavor. We're gonna continue to mash a little bit. These should be ready by now. We're just gonna repeat those steps again with these potatoes. So basically we're gonna use this same pot to fry up the cutlets. The reason why I'm using such a big, deep pot is when it fries, it tends to the oil tends to splash upwards. So this will kind of just keep everything controlled in one pan. Since this cooled down a little bit, I'm gonna use my hands, take a little bit, and make it into just a small little cutlet patty. Like that. Keep it on the side, on the side. The potato actually combines really well. It sticks together really well. The sweet potato is a little bit harder for it to stick together. So you'll notice that if you do end up making it with sweet potato, it will be a little bit messy. Next, we're gonna take a little bit of olive oil and just kind of drizzle it on here. Essentially, we're frying all these patties, so you wanna add a good amount. Then we're just gonna heat it up a little bit on high. So the technique I'm using is I'm gonna cook the oil in medium heat, let it cook on one side for 1 minute on medium heat, then I'm gonna crank up the heat to high and flip it after 1 minute and let it cook again for another minute. That way it's crispy on the outside and like soft on the inside. So they're done. Basically, the technique we used was we heated it on high and just kept flipping after a minute. That basically ensures that everything gets cooked on all sides. You don't want to cook it more than a minute, so just keep flipping, and it will come apart here and there, but just kind of group it together, and eventually it'll turn out like this. Alright guys, so the cutlets are done. Which one are you gonna try first, the potato one? Alright, I'm gonna try the sweet potato. Get some chutney in there.
It's a nice light snack.
Definitely a good appetizer dish.
Yeah.
I still like the sweet potato better. What do you think? You
The
like
sweet potato is too sweet for me.
Yeah, but the chutney is so spicy that it like mixes well, right?
It was definitely better than the chutney we had last time.
Yeah. So the first time I made the chutney, I used a white onion. It's better to use purple onions or red onions. Red onions, yeah. They're less watery. But anyways, moving on. What would you say if you had to choose, regardless of acting, what would you say is your favorite Abhishek Bachchan movie?
There are two. I love Yuva. That's when I realized that he can act, and also, contrary to popular belief, I feel he has his own charm.
I agree.
Like he's not just
he
Big's son for me. I feel like he has his own thing.
He definitely has his own style.
Yeah. The second one would be Man Marziya. I really liked him in that movie.
So for me, I would have to say it's Doom.
The first one. Yeah.
He really made the cop look just so
Cool.
Yeah, just sported leather jacket while still wearing those eyeglasses. He was able to bring so much swagger to that role, and so for me, I feel like my favorite movie of his is Doom. Obviously, it has a great soundtrack.
It was for me, Doom and Yuva were his. Then when I watched Man Marziya, I picked that.
Yeah, so I would say they're definitely Doom. Had a very decent star cast as well. John Abraham as a villain. They have great chemistry. What would you say is his best performance?
Guru.
I was gonna say either Guru or Yuva. I thought
Yuva was amazing as well.
Yeah.
But Guru, since he was playing someone.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
I honestly don't remember Guru that much because I saw it a long time ago.
The other two movies that I named, even though he had a very distinctive character in it, but then it was a bigger cast and there were other people affecting the quality of the movie. But Guru, he carried it on his back basically.
Yeah. For me, even I felt like Yuva was
amazing. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that is a film that I feel like his character really stood out.
For me, yeah.
For me, so yeah, if you haven't seen Yuva, Man Marziya, or Guru, those are three really good Abhishek Bachchan
movies. Yeah.
Favorite song? For me, I only have one.
Which one?
Das Bahane.
Das bahane karke le gaye dil, le gaye dil. Das bahane karke le gaye.
That's such a throwback.
The original Das Bahane is fire. Even now, even today, it's still such a good song. And I also like that song called Bure Bure from Bluffmaster.
Bure bure hum shaitan, zara zara bachna re humse. Bure bure hum shaitan, zara zara bachna re humse.
I love Kajrare. Kajrare is pretty iconic. But then Big B is in it, so can't really watch anyone else when he's dancing.
Yeah.
I love those songs, the one with na 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 na. Which is that song? अच्छा लगता है.
Oh, this one. कुछ ना कहो.
मुझे तुम चुपके चुपके जब ऐसे देखती हो, अच्छी लगती हो.
Even Dum Maro Dum had some really good songs
and
too.
And even Dum Maro Dum is also a very good Abhishek Bachchan
film, yeah. Going off of that, then what would you say is your favorite movie album?
Doom 1.
I'd say Doom 1 just because Yuva, like you said, is a multi-star.
Yeah. Doom 1 has some pretty iconic songs. All Dooms for that matter. I feel like their song list
is always good, yeah.
Is always fire.
Yeah.
Who would you say looks the best with him on screen? His wifey or?
I think Aishwarya Rai definitely looks really good.
For me, it's Rani.
I always feel like, I feel like Bunty or Bubbly was such a iconic film that they just looked really, I don't know.
They look really good. Even in this movie, Yuva, I feel like they had the best pairing.
Yeah, definitely. Underrated film. See, for me, I feel like Yuva definitely doesn't get enough attention, but even Man Marziya is a solid film.
Yeah. Really. Dum Maro Dum is pretty underrated.
Yeah, Dum Maro Dum, I feel like it's a movie that bombed at box office, but still I actually enjoyed every minute of it. Thought it was a really well made film. Now coming back to the Cutlets, what did you think? Would you say this is better?
Yes.
This is better than the
Yes.
tandoori?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I like the tandoori a lot.
I love a good veg food
dish.
item.
Yeah, so this is what's great. Yeah, it's like completely vegetarian, and yeah, hopefully you guys are able to try it out and let us know how it is. It's very simple. You just have to be very patient. Sometimes it does fall apart, so you just have to like make sure that
You can. I was very shocked that they didn't have corn flour or something in the recipe, because you can definitely like bind it better with corn flour. But yeah, it was really soft on the insides and crispy on the outside. I feel like we should have mixed a little more salt in the potatoes when you were mashing it,
definitely.
and a little more mint leaves in the chutney. Yeah, other than that, I feel like it was a pretty good meal.
So that's all we have for today. Thank you guys so much for walking
With us.
Thank you so much for cooking with us. Hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment down below if you tried this recipe and you did enjoy it.
Don't forget to like, share,
and
subscribe if you
and
haven't
watch
already.
all Abhishek Bachchan films. Thank you.
You should.
Bye.
Dance with me all night. Want you body, 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 want you